my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming. The world hope she. Mother Nature's my first shorty. Watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out. Now it's just that Friday.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Bucs, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's finally time for the main event here in 2025. Away we go in Super Bowl 59. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Geno now to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Justin Houston with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And here's Rodgers on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here we go on second and 12. Flushed out right. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's third and long. On play action, they'll throw. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of the Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
After the interception, here's Smith. And this one too low.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. To throw on second and 10. Smith. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Gino on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
To throw again on second down. Smith. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
To the air again, Smith. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
All right, here we go, partners. The Super Bowl. We always talk about keys to the game. No bigger one in this one than what they told us. They're going to take their best cover guy and put him on their #1 receiver.
Sort of be the game within the big game. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game.
Check right.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. A chance for Waddle on the return. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Here's Smith. They'll get this out to Kamara. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Smith. Being chased out left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Bucsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith, 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 19 right. Cut 19. Panther 11.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 4th down, Smith. He's got his man, Thornton. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Smith toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right there, hurt. 19 tight.
Smith dancing to his left, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again, Smith. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Jalen Waddle, 30 yards. And the Chiefs have retaken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 10, Buccaneers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl.
Ready. Right, 77.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
He'll take his shot for the end zone.
And he hauls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 58 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back, and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone.
And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
The drive starts with a completion left side.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll drop to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They're going to look to throw. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 24-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He finds Taylor, complete. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Von Miller able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown in this Super Bowl.
And the Buccaneers will extend their third-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get them back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. On 1st and 10, Smith. That is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Trap 11, trap 50, trap 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 17.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. This will be caught. It's Waddle. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Throwing again is Smith. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Forced out to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They snap it to Smith. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown in this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Chiefs, 17.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Almost time for the final act of this NFL season as we are now through 3 quarters in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter. And that cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Can't even tell you playing the Super Bowl. Laggy ass train.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Yeah, I'm saying Levance is a bitch. Levance is a bitch.
They need points, and they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive.
Nah, you really thought she was lagging though.
This before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
That's all I got to say.
Off of play action. Here's Smith.
Ah, dang it.
Left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores. They've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And the tight end goes in motion left.
Nigga, DeAndre Jordan is still considered a contract.
Bro, what's crazy is I looked and he was on my team. I'm like, nigga, I don't want you anymore.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be
I was about to say, if he, the fact that he even looked like he caught it, pisses me off.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop.
You know, yeah, left to game.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's that time. Ring them bells. We about to go back to that bowl where we belong, baby. Back to the promised land where we belong, baby.
You already in the bowl.
I just said back to the promised land. Shut up.
4th quarter of the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. That pass dumped off to his running back.
Wow. I've been feeling
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen running back. Use the eagerness of the defense against him.
He plays his users so aggressively.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Okay, so Dylan moved his team too.
I saw somebody move their team. I didn't know who it was.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Seattle Ice.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Why are you saying?
No, I'm probably going to stay where I'm at.
And that'll hit in the end zone.
I
Much
like
too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Including making wrong. It's cool.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs.
I think it's 3-2 too.
Didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through and was able to hold them without any points.
I agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah,
let's go, baby. Bowl me. Champ me. Ring me, baby. Come on. Ring me.
So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
Now it's Smith.
Come on, Justin Houston.
For Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Because I remember
where I Justin Houston in there to take him down.
And that is the Super Bowl. Bowl me, champ me, ring me. I've earned this. Come on, man.
Arizona Super Bowl 43 and Coney Ealy. 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood officially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Hey. Bag them on up. Bag them on up. Bag them on up. Bag them on up. You make me feel this way. Nigga, I'm a champ for you, baby. Good. We're gonna watch Zayden Waddle over here. He ain't go deep all game for real, but that nigga I'd have been deep like a mug with Zayden Waddle.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. That's caught by Thornton. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that may light a finish to this Super Bowl. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season. Bucs getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy. You know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
Bro, I really went offense first this year, boy, and they paid off.
I really want to see but his Drew paid on.
You sound like a hater. DK was worth every first round pick ever.
He was on first pick?
He was my first overall pick, man. I think JT was my second, or Travis Kelce. Niggas was talking bad about me when I picked up Kelce too. Oh, that nigga so expensive. Oh, how you gonna get him? Boy, that nigga's amazing. That's Houston. It's just fortune this nigga's right tackle, boy. Who's this nigga's right tackle? Whoever Drummond is, murdered. This play is crazy. Hit him. He's right here. Aaron going out on Thursday. I was about to be like, man, we should all go to the cigar bar, but I forgot to say I was going to be
I'm going to leave on Friday.
That's what I like the day I'm on. This nigga gonna be out of tune, man. Let me see my phone real quick, buddy. I'll give it back to you in just a second, buddy. What'd you say, bro?
That's all I was thinking. I was thinking that's all.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace boom goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later.
Oh yeah, that's right, you are hungry.
King crown me lounge in the back of the spot.
He said rigged ass game, rigged ass league.
Funny style. On elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters. This ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They should have cred with it. You either fight or flight. I ain't one for the
Chicky, get off that glass.
With soul food flowed and stock my bad kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The alpha and omega promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I didn't make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great.
Yeah, that nigga LeBron really fucked up.
I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day. I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
Dang, man. That's just for Bronny, dog. Everything's just against him.
Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and rewards, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertip like I'm Thanos. Knocking those down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's hear we eating, talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad, pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab, pay what it cost for the tab, extra with the bag, young Crystal King better add extra on the. I go extra to be great, I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake, I got extras on the plate, I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? extra, extra? How much? Extra, extra.
What's that?
How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
Daddy, can I go in there, please?
I'm about to make you your food.